or something dead?
No, honey, not right now.
Oh, okay. Tell us.
Well, on that berm, when I was sitting in the berm, I was in the berm because it was not my time to go out.
Oh,
We have been going out to some area, but maybe a mile, well, maybe a mile away. And it was like a peninsula with a hooch. And they had just put new clay on the bamboo that was growing. And so there was a big hole on the side. And we have been there going several times. One time we went there to clean our weapons, and we shot all ammo we had. And then one of the Vietnamese comes out of the plantation that we shot at. It was a pineapple plantation. So he came out all groggy. Something had happened. He got hit in the back. So he was like drunk. But it was because he got hit in the back with something. And then when it was not our turn to go, there was this huge line, maybe 80 guys were gonna go. I think it was 2 platoons, so there must have been around 60. They were gonna go to the same area that we have been going out for already 3 or 4 times. And we're not supposed to do that. One time we went out, and the machine gunner that I was helping dropped his 45. We had to come back the same way we had gone in the morning after setting up an ambush site, and to see if we could find it. We did find it, but we're not supposed to. So after going to this place so many times, these guys it was supposed to be a friendly area. That means that you couldn't shoot mortars over. And the enemy hit him around 4 o'clock in the morning. And on that hole that they used to take mud out, to put on the bottom of the bamboo, that's where the medic was treating the guys that got wounded. When he was treating somebody, a Vietnamese came over and cut his head.
ooh. And did you find him later or something?
Yes, they found, I think 24 guys died, several wounded. A friend of mine, a Puerto Rican, I didn't know what he was doing, but he was sending pictures and news to a newspaper in Puerto Rico. Because I learned that later on when we went to Tacos Garcia in Chicago, on Armitage, in California, I think it was, or Kimball, Armitage and Kimball. And this Puerto Rican man says, "Hey, you Juan Pichardo, right?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah, we heard about you."
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know the guy. But this Puerto Rican got wounded on the leg, and about 6 weeks later, he came. His character was very jolly before, and after this, he was just, I guess he was affected by what he had seen, all that shit.
Yeah, that got real.
Yeah, and then we couldn't do anything until the morning. So in the morning we went over early as the light was on, and then we sat all around the area while people were picking up whatever bullets and stuff and putting them in a group. And there was a guy that was a Vietnamese. They had come over and tried to get a claymore, those things that you press and they explode. They're facing like this and they explode, and a bunch of BBs inside. And he was like this, and the claymore exploded, and he was like this, and all this was missing. He got the blast right.
Did you hear the explosion?
Well, in the middle of the night, it exploded because somebody saw him coming.
Oh.
And because the Vietnamese set the hooch on fire. That means that you could see all the guys around. They had been doing that all morning until probably 4 in the morning. And then they set the hooch on fire so they could see everything.
How would they set the hooch on fire?
Well, it's bamboo and straw on the top.
Would they have to shoot something at it or just walk over and
Or probably just set it on fire nearby from,
walk right by it?
yeah.
and they wouldn't see the cops, the soldiers wouldn't shoot the guys?
Well, when they're shooting, when they were shooting, they can ignite it, and then you can see everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went over, we were around it, looking out. And I was sitting, and there was a bush on my side. When the light came out, that we could see, I could see a foot. It was missing a chunk of a heel. The kid, it was a kid. He probably got killed under the bush trying to do something. And then I just told them, there's a guy underneath there.
Mm.
And they took all the other people. The enemy took everybody else, except for the guys who were like this, and the guy with the heel messed up because he was under the bush.
They were good at picking up the dead.
Yeah, they took everybody out.
Mm.
And they buried them nearby, but we didn't know those things.
Were they in mass graves?
No, one here and one there, so they wouldn't have to dig too much. Such a big hole.